I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that the overwhelming majority of the people who are really, really upset about this ad, if we're being 100% honest, are just ugly people. And that has to kind of bring into question, and you have to factor that into whether or not they actually think this is some Nazi propaganda ad, or is this just a vehicle to kind of manifest their jealousy of the fact that Sydney Sweeney is a very, very attractive, appealing young lady, and they're just ugly. What's up, world? Welcome back to Cancel Thoughts. It's your boy Better Days here. Apparently being a young, attractive, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl automatically makes you a fascist Nazi, because that's what Sydney Sweeney is being called for an ad that she did with American Eagle trying to sell jeans very recently that I want to show you guys. Before we get into it though, you guys already know I'm about to ask you guys to do me a solid and hit that like and subscribe button for more content. Trying to make sure as many people find this channel as possible, and the only way I'm going to do that is with you guys' help.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right? Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keens. Sydney Sweeney has very keens. Sydney Sweeney has very keens.
Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I'm from Spokane, Washington. I can work as a local hire as well, though, and I am available for the American Eagle jeans campaign shoot.
Profile and hands, please. Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Sydney Sweeney has very keens.
Next.
Now, most sane people would have looked at that ad and understood the double entendre between the fact that they're trying to sell blue jeans and they're leaning into the fact that Sydney Sweeney is a very, very attractive young lady with huge knockers, and that's probably primarily predicated on the fact that she has good genetics that she got from both her parents.
Simple.
Her mom's probably super, super hot, and her dad is probably somewhat handsome or whatever. But for you to go directly to this is a Nazi propaganda ad and they're just like either advocating for eugenics or this is just some subtle play to me, is completely insane. The amount of outrage that I saw on the internet about this, guys, is so crazy that I have to show it to you because it's insane.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's Nazi propaganda. Wow. I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad. That's gonna be in history book.
I will be the friend that's too woke, because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird. Would we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
Last I checked, the Americans fought against the Nazis in World War II, and that's why we're not all speaking German right now. So whatever historical reference you were trying to make there
Doesn't apply.
That's number one. But number two, I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that the overwhelming majority of the people who are really, really upset about this ad, if we're being 100% honest, are just ugly people. And that has to kind of bring into question, and you have to factor that into whether or not they actually think this is some Nazi propaganda ad, or is this just a vehicle to kind of manifest their jealousy of the fact that Sydney Sweeney is a very, very attractive, appealing young lady, and they're just ugly. Like, let's be 100% honest about this. These are very, very hideous women trying to come at a very, very attractive girl. And one of the things that I've always said personally is that the whole feminist ideology to me is one that was predicated on ugly women trying to convince really attractive women that somehow men actually hated them.
That is false.
you as an ugly girl just don't necessarily get the attention of men. So you're upset about that and you want the world to kind of change to your specifications.
If you haven't fully comprehended how bad it is, I need you to open your fucking eyeballs and listen. This is Nazi shit. Pure Nazi shit. Saying that a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl has good genes is Nazi shit. Saying anybody has good genes is eugenics. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, Nazi shit. This pro-Americana bullshit, talking about pure Americans having good genes, this is Nazi shit that people, especially Jews, have been warning about for a very long time. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Genes is just a play on genes. Shut the fuck up. This is Nazi shit.
Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad is giving ethnic state propaganda. It is giving dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany. And they could have had her said anything. She could have just said, I'm hot, drink my bathwater, here are my jeans. But instead they had her say, genes are passed down from parents to children. I have good genes. My jeans are blue. Why? Yeah, no, that was like the most thinly veiled propaganda I think that I've ever seen. I hate it.
Yes, her jeans are blue. They're trying to sell blue jeans, and they're also trying to insert a double entendre of the fact that she has blue eyes and those genes are passed down as well. The fact that these people literally are going to the worst possible intentions of this ad to me just goes to show the mindset of a lot of America right now, and that you guys are literally walking through the world looking at the glass half empty instead of just seeing either both the playing field of the glass half full and the glass half empty, or just paying attention to the glass half full. Maybe, has it ever occurred to you that not everything is a political statement? Maybe not every single ad is intended to be a political kind of campaign or anything like that. This was an ad about jeans. They were trying to sell blue jeans, and they were trying to sell those jeans in the best way they possibly could. Because guess what, guys? The woke shit that they've been trying to do over the past couple of years hasn't been working. Having you overweight fat girls on there trying to sell stuff isn't helping their sales whatsoever. It's literally plummeted their sales, and they're going back to what they know works, which is having attractive, hot girls try to market their products. And guess what? It's actually working. Another criticism that I heard about this that I didn't necessarily really want to skip over is the whole idea that Sydney Sweeney's sending women back 100 years and she's appealing to the male gaze, and this is a really, really bad thing. And I want you guys to really think about this, okay? The only problem they have with this is the fact that Sydney Sweeney is a white girl doing this, because Beyonce,
she did the same exact thing.
Her ads were predicated on her talking about how attractive she was and her leaning into it, and they were literally zooming in on her butt and making sure that you saw that they were being not subtle about it whatsoever. And I want to show it to you guys really quickly because they didn't have anything to say about this.
Down to the bone. Come here, sexy. Down to the bone.
Both of those ads predicated primarily on her being an attractive girl. No one had any backlash for Beyonce whatsoever, and the only reason that I can see in my mind is the fact that Beyonce is a black girl and Sydney Sweeney is a white girl, and they can't necessarily criticize Beyonce or whatever because she's a part of a protected class. But again, I don't necessarily understand the difference there. If you guys are going to have a problem with Sydney Sweeney appealing to the male gaze or whatever, you should also have the same issue with Beyonce, because she didn't not appeal to the male gaze right there. She was literally leaning right into it. And if you saw the frame of the end of that last ad, it was her literally bent over and them zooming in on her ass. What are we talking about here? Everybody knows that hot girls sell things, and they're just going back to the basics on this. All you chicks out there who are really, really upset about all of this stuff, get in the gym and be better. Like, that's the only thing that I can tell you. This is very, very clear to me, and I hate to say it because there's no real other explanation for it. You guys talking about this is some Nazi propaganda stuff. No, it isn't.
At all.
But the fact that you guys are going through your life looking at ads like this and going to the exact worst possible outcome to me tells the entire story. You guys really, really need help, and you guys really need to start really reevaluating some of your perspectives on the world, because this is not very good and it's not very healthy for any of you whatsoever. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this entire situation. What did you guys think of the Sydney Sweeney ad, and what did you guys think of the lack of backlash that Beyonce got for those ads as well? As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate you.
If you liked what you heard today, do me a solid and like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things really do help out the channel a lot, guys. And if you didn't like what you heard, thanks for allowing me to occupy your time. Consider leaving a comment in the comments down below, letting me know exactly what it was that you disagreed with, and maybe we could talk about it. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for pressing play on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.